Hello everyone and welcome back to Deresley. This is my February update. I know I've cut it a bit fine, but February has been one of those months where I've been very busy doing things on the railway, but I haven't got a great deal to show for it. I have started a few videos, a couple on updating and painting and weathering my BR black locomotives. Two have stalled a little bit, I'll catch up with that in a moment, but the other one I finished, which was the painting and weathering of the Deresley N2. I now have three 060 locomotives weathered. The one I'm waiting to do is the Class J50 that I had for Christmas. So hopefully during next month I can get that started. I started work on a couple of Bachmann locomotives I bought just after Christmas from eBay. I thought it was going to be a simple question of just putting chips into these DCC ready locos, but with this one particularly, which is the Class 4 MT, I should have checked it. When I came to test it after Christmas, it didn't work. When I took it apart, or took the body off rather, I found everything was covered in oil, absolutely saturated in oil, all up the inside of the body and everything. And when I put it on the test track, just as the chassis as you see at the moment, the motor glowed and smoked and spluttered, and obviously it too was full of oil. It proved very fiddly to get the old motor apart and re-clean it, so most of this month I've been waiting to get back to this because I had to order a new replacement motor from Bachmann, and they were first class. It arrived within a few days and I have actually got it fitted in place, although it still needs wiring up. So hopefully again this is a project that I'll be able to continue in March. The other locomotive I bought was this beautiful LMS Class 4 Mogul. It again is by Bachmann, and hopefully you can see the amount of detail on this is terrific. This does run beautifully, but I've run into a little problem when I came to take the body off, in that the head of one of the fixing screws has been stripped. I have got some really tiny flat bladed screwdrivers, so I'm going to have another go at removing this. A bit of a shame with both of these locomotives, but on balance I'm very pleased. They are in good condition and they will look good. It's just up to me to get them fitted with DCC and get them working on my railway. The main project that has kept me occupied this month is the building and altering of this Dapple 15-ton diesel crane. I have rebuilt the chassis, and I'm still working on that actually, although I have fitted some white metal axle boxes and springs from Comet models, and I did order at the same time some LMS buffers to replace the plastic ones. Unfortunately the buffers only had 2 in the packet, which they should have done. I should have ordered 2 packets. So tomorrow I've got to order another packet of buffers before I can continue this. So this project is on temporary hold. This is going to be a main video. I had hoped to bring it out in February, but it will come out in March. What I might do actually is to do it in 2 parts. I'm well into halfway of the build, so I might finish the video I've got so far and publish it as part 1, and then part 2 will include the finishing of this, the converting of the jib carrier, which is an old Hornby bogie bolster wagon, and I might do all that as part 2, otherwise it'll be quite a long video, so I may well bring that out quite quickly. Another project that has excited me during February was the involvement in an exhibition layout in N-gauge. I've been invited to be part of a team of 4, and I'm going to be weathering locomotives and coaches and scenery. I began by weathering a goods train, a coal train of 25 wagons, including a guard's van, and I've just picked up this milk train consisting of the lovely 6-wheeled Dapple milk tankers and a brake coach which often ran behind these. I'll keep you posted on developments regarding the weathering, and it'll be over 12 months before the layout is ready for exhibition. This I have finished this month, which is the third of my 3 control panels controlling access to 3 more sidings in my fiddle yard. It is finished, but I haven't got the loco positioning lamps, which are at the end of each siding, connected yet. As soon as I've done that and it all works, I'll make a little housing for it and fix it permanently on my layout there. Here's a closer up view of it. It is designed like my other 2 boards. It block changes points, although there's not too many. There's only 1, 2, 3. So I simply operate or select a route. So if it wants to go in, if it's on the sector plate and needs to go into yard 6, I switch that to 6, and that block changes the points I need to get from the sector plate into yard 6. It's done on a diode matrix thing. There's not my invention, although it's quite easy to understand, and I've designed the little boards myself for these, which is easy to do, plenty of good instruction. Again, I'll probably put a link when I do my update for February. I'll cover this again and put a link. So I'm busy making that at the moment. I'm transferring also the operation of the lights on my railway from my temporary switch to this panel here. So my town lights are here, and the flashing lights on my bomb disposal vehicles are there, and the others are spare at the moment. All the selecting positions for the yards run. So from the sector plate, if I switch to yard 6 and set the points, then a locomotive or a train can run from the sector plate into yard 6, or from yard 6 onto the sector plate. I can show you this. I've got the J15 in yard 6, so I'll switch the camera to there and show you. Well, that's about it for this update. I have been busy. but a lot of what I have done is with video, and it's still on the computer ready to be published. So I've still managed to get all my points now wired up and connected. So there are 20 point motors on this layout, and they are now all connected up and fully working. So I hope you've enjoyed this update. There's plenty more to come, a couple of videos fairly shortly now. So if you've enjoyed it, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.